The military barracks, known as the Katiba, was the center of Gaddafi's power in the city. A walled compound the size of a village, with an arms depot, living quarters, and a house for Gaddafi's family. Locals have been flocking to see what was once hidden behind its walls. It's peaceful now, but just days before, it was the scene of an epic battle for control of Benghazi.
We entered.
For Ali and Ibrahim, their future rested on the defeat of the military barracks. They explained what happened as the crowds tried to breach the walls.
We were a lot of people, like hundreds, more than them.
You're all standing over there, but you've got no weapons.
We have the benzene, you know, gas.
Yes.
We put it in the bottle,
yes,
and we fire it, and just we throw it here. If we explore the Katiba, means we will liberate Benghazi.
Some soldiers and police were switching sides. These were critical moments. Protesters commandeered bulldozers and rammed the compound walls, but they had to retreat under heavy fire. The final push was on the night of February the 20th. A small number of protesters had acquired guns, but thousands hadn't. Some hurled makeshift grenades, gunpowder stuffed into tin cans. You can see round after round being shot into the crowd.
It was dark. There were about 70 of us together. When they were firing near us, my friend was shot.
After delivering him to hospital, Ali returned to the fighting. It was a suicide bomber who finally breached the walls, and the protesters flooded in.
We felt victorious and happy. Everyone was congratulating each other and singing. It was at that moment we received a phone call with the dreaded news that our friend Mufta al-Arabi had died. Honestly, all of a sudden it was a weird feeling. Emotionally, we were turned 100 degrees.
Inside, soldiers discarded their uniforms. Some joined the protesters, others fled. In the end, 237 people were dead. Ibrahim finally returned home to tell his father Benghazi was liberated.
I saw my dad's tears from happiness, you know, because we kicked Gaddafi from Benghazi. He told me, son, you will live in good life. Liberate, and you can do whatever you want.
After victory in Benghazi, swept along with a taste of freedom, they started pushing the revolution westwards towards the capital. People in towns across the country started to join the rebels. It was a rolling front, and it seemed unstoppable. What's interesting about these people is that they're not trained soldiers. These people are, I mean, they're professionals. Some of them are engineers and doctors and accountants. It's a kind of citizens' army. There was little organization. They were running on passion alone. As evening fell, Dr. Ahmed arrived at the front. Earlier, he'd been treating casualties at the hospital. Now, he was preparing to fight Gaddafi's men.
واللي أهم السلاح كله نحن كله درناه بلا سلاح. أهم حاجة هي القلب والعزيمة أول حاجة طبعا. يبالك بسلاح تبي الحيط هدينا كتيبة.